Om, Namaste. Welcome back to the Sanatana Dharma video series where we try to reply to small questions that matter a lot in our life. We have to think double twice when we are into the dharmic path. Everything becomes a question. The one who has questions and one is doubtful is the one who wants to do what is right. Somebody doesn't care, somebody is very confident, they don't have any questions. That means they don't care for what is right and what is wrong. This can be one of the conclusions. So when dharmic people want to be like when people want to be dharmic, when people want to do what is correct by dharma, by law, by rule, they are troubled by many situations which they cannot decide what is right. The world says something, the books say something else, the mind says something else, and we are divided. It's very important to spiritually going ahead to get these questions answered. Let us see one of such questions. It's about the daivi sampat and asuri sampat. So what is right one? Okay, what is right? So is it like the money, the power, and the fame, and possessions, whatever we have got? Having that is correct, like what we call as success. Is that daivi or asuri? Having more money, having more comforts, is it daivi or is it asuri? Let's try to explore. What Bhagavan says in Bhagavad Gita, I don't want to go into the details of it, but everybody, each question from this angle can be answered it from the Bhagavad Gita, but without going into the very technical details, let us ponder about one basic question without going into deeper like technical things. Was Ravana successful? This is my straight question. Somebody who asks like having more money, having more like power, and all this comes by daivi sampat, comes by the grace of Bhagavan. Yes, it is true. Without Bhagavan's grace, nothing can happen. But tell me one right answer. Was Ravana successful? Was Duryodhana successful? If yes, then was it daivi sampat that they possessed? They had command over all the gods, all the celestial gods, especially Ravana. He used to take away all the power from everybody else, and he was the sovereign, supreme power. And he thought like he was the greatest. That's what Sita asks him in return of his alluring, that he says, okay, forget Rama, I am the best. Then she says, if you are the best, if you are more powerful than Rama, why did you bring me when Rama was away? And why did you make him go away? And then bring me here by means of cheating, by means of trickery. Why did you do that? Then Ravana has no answer. He just says, oh, kill her and eat her. Make her into pieces and just cut her into pieces and just eat her. They were all Rakshasas, right? So, is this success? Is this daivi? Does this give any kind of sattvic feelings to you? So the answer comes to the daivi sampat, that whatever gives sattvic, whatever comes out from the sattvic is daivi, that is divine. Okay, non-divine things also the same thing, like the same food, the same money, same power, same words, same things can be three levels: sattva, sattvic, rajasic, and tamasic, according to Bhagavad Gita. So the sattvic things are daivi, divine, and the tamasic things are asuri. Rajasic are in between. Okay, so Krishna describes things in this manner. If we take money, the more doubts are about money. That's why let us ponder about money. It will answer all the other questions as well. So money comes to us by many ways. Beg, borrow, or steal. All these are very famous sayings in the world. So we can beg and get some money. We can borrow and get some money. If we beg, we need not return. If we borrow, we have to return. If we steal, there is no liability. Even we are happy, we can enjoy it if we are not caught. Until we are caught, we are kings. Okay, so such money. Then next one, by killing others, by torturing others, by paining others, also we can get money. What Ravana did is that he goes to, like, as soon as he wins the powers by the tapasya he does, he pleases Brahma by his tapas and he gets the boons, and in return of that he starts using his power against the celestial gods like Indra, Yama, etc., Varuna. So he goes to the Swarga, he declares the war, and he just wins over them all. He just occupies all their places, takes away Pushpaka Vimana from his own brother. Own means like blood brother. Father is one for Kubera and himself. He takes away the Pushpaka Vimana and all these things he does. So money and possessions come to him basically by pulling it from others. Does this money give us happiness? Yes, it gives happiness, of course. I have a lot of money is a very great feeling. But is this money pure money? Answer is obviously no. So people ask, oh, when it comes to money, what is pure and what is impure? Money is money. You can buy things. Okay. Somebody asks, there was a very a small conversation, question kind of a philosophical point. A boy asks his father, uh, is it okay if if I take away somebody's money, if it comes to me? Then the father says, no, it doesn't look good. Then the boy says, is it okay, no, is it okay to lie to somebody, say lies, not truth, but opposite to that, untruth to somebody? He says no. Then the boy says, I told fun untruth thing to somebody and I won 10 rupees because of that. Then the father is silent. Okay, so silent because father thinks that he has lost. He cannot explain to his son why he should not say untrue things. But here my question is, if the same thing, same trick by which this boy has earned this 10 rupees is played on the same boy, somebody says something wrong, some wrong information, and cheats the boy and gets 10 rupees or 100 rupees out of him, will the boy be happy? Obviously no. So what Dharma says is, what the best stance of Dharma, how to understand Dharma, how to interpret Dharma is by this law. Like, if somebody performs something to us, they do something to us, and we don't feel good about it, let's not do it to others. That's the stance. If somebody says untrue things to me, somebody cheats me, I don't feel happy. When I realize that somebody cheated me, I'm unhappy, I hate them, I don't talk to them, I stop looking at their face, I stop caring for them. Okay, such a person becomes zero for me. Oh, no more trust, no more things. I just draw back all my trust that I have invested in that person. The same way, if I become a victim of something, I feel unhappy. I'm not happy about it. If somebody confines me, somebody manipulates me, somebody goes against my this thing bearings or whatever, does wrong to me, I'm not happy. Then why should I do wrong to others? Then why should I cheat others? Why should I win things even if I'm getting money? When I do it in the wrong way, I can get it, then I'm not happy. So definitely this is not dharmic. What Ravana did was not dharmic. This we all agree. Okay. Then coming to success, the success can come to us in the form of power, money, and lot of other things. But let us see the way it came. The means is also important as the end. Okay. So when the end is money and power, we don't consider means as important. Okay, so do we need so much? So what is dharmically earned is okay. Like, and do we need so much? Do we? What has a person to do? A person has to eat. Person has to clothe himself or do certain things in the society, feed the family. That's all. For that, if the money is the required money is there, one need not worry at all. So what money is the correct money? So to feed the family also, to sustain oneself also, one can earn by swarjitam. Swarjitam is earning by oneself, like doing some work by the by exerting the body, either laborious work, physical work, mental work, or something social work, some kind of social organizations which require some help. You are helping them; they are giving something to you by the profits that they earn from your work. So these are the normal ways of like dharmic money. And the second money is property. The father leaves some inherited property for the children. From the generations, it passes from one generation to the other. This is a second level. It is dharmic. We can take such money, but it comes without our exerting for it. Okay, so we don't have the much value for it. Sometimes we tend to spend it with easier than how we spend the money that we earn with lot of difficulty. Okay, that is swarjita, swarjita. By the self we earn, that money is at most. Second is the father's money that we inherit, father's or whatever, like parents' money that we inherit. And then the third is that which comes by somebody's other methods, which are very not very like good methods, not very stable and standard methods. We also can earn money. So it is not just money that we can buy something with it, that we can spend it somewhere, but how it comes to us, whether the method is dharmic or not, whether the way is sattvic or not. Sattvic means like the sattva, rajas and tamas is the best way, is the sattvic, like swarjita, by ourselves. We should have some decorum, we should have some self decency, where we have to be very particular about what we are earning and how we are earning. Okay, is it equal, like how much energy we are putting, that much we are earning. This is the first aspect of it. The second aspect of it is we have done some karma. Okay, we always go by the karmic debts that we have, like that we owe. In fact, we do some activity and it incurs to us something good or bad. We do bad activity, some bad energy comes to us. We do some good activity, good energy comes to us. That good energy is punya, bad energy is papa. Both activities is called karma. Both activities put together, it is working of karma. So the karma is first accumulated by us through our activities, then we draw it, like we work, we earn a salary. And yeah, swarjita means salaried. Okay, that is the word I was missing, salaried jobs and all. And by business, okay, by profit that is allowed, that is also swarjita. Okay, business by profit that is allowed by the dharma, 6% or some profit they tell us. Okay, and then the activities that we do, we are like we earn something and we put it in the bank. We go on putting it in the bank and the number grows, whether good money or bad money. Money is money, we are putting in the bank, it's growing. Same, that is same happens with punya and papa. The more wrong activities we are doing, the more bad energy we are incurring, we are accumulating. And then the more good activities we are doing, the more good energy we are accumulating. And that starts to work out at some point of time. That karma phala pradata, the giver of the result of the karmas, that the activities that we do, is Bhagavan. So Bhagavan is he decides when one karma should realize, when one karma should not realize and all. So he gives us some he gives us the result of what we have done. Okay, so now I am a very rich person in this birth. For example, I am very rich by virtue of my birth into a rich family, first, or by virtue of my doing business and earning lot of success by just fluke, or suddenly money comes to me just like that. Even if in the right ways, money is coming to me. Okay, I become very rich. That means I have donated enough, more than enough in my previous birth, or in my previous activities have been good in terms of like my money and enjoyments, for all my money requirements, I'll have more than enough money in this birth. Okay. And the second thing, like if I have done bad activities, I'm very poor, I'm born very poor, and I don't have any money, not money to eat enough, not money to wear decent clothes, and not a good money to stay in a good place. I don't have any. What does that mean? That directly means I have not donated enough. I've taken somebody else's money, so I'm paying for it now. So I pay in two ways. I pay by enjoyment, by like experiencing the effect of the acts that I have done, isn't it? So my money and my success is not my uh, what happened in this birth, but it is decided by the previous karmas. So we cannot look at it as a daivi. Okay, it's daivi means divine, means that something, now I don't have a control on what I did in the previous birth, but I have a control in what will I do now. If I'm rich and I've got lot of money and I donate again, I'll again become rich in the next birth. But if I use it for wrong activities, by doing sins, by playing dice, and by games, and just giving away the horse riding games and all kind of, I don't know what kind of stuff is, like the, what you call as dyuta means that playing like a kind of dice games, the fortune games where we invest money and we get lot of it. If we win it, if we lose it, gambling kind of things. If I put in that, it will be lost. Okay, so that way. And then if I'm also like doing business, if I don't know what karma I did in the last birth, but I want to try out something in this birth, it might happen that I do all things rightly, but still the profit doesn't come to me, but still the money doesn't come to me. That means my previous karma is bad. If in spite of trying everything perfectly, everything rightly, even that little extra something also we have done, still it is not working out, it will not work out ever, because I have done. Then we have to compensate it. We check the horoscope, what's wrong, what we did, and then we compensate it with certain donations, certain pujas, certain japas. Then things get all right. There are many ways by doing it. Okay, what they say, they tell us the good thing is donate without reason. Donate without reason means like whatever you have right now, you have some extra food, donate it. Right now you have extra money, donate it to others for their use and all. That means keep doing some good activities so that they'll come back to you without any reason. Keep doing them. That's what the advice is. This is a solution. Okay, so the question that how money has come by the previous good activities or bad activities. Okay, and it's working out. That means God is with me. If it works out in the wrong way and you take the stance of God, no, please don't. I mean, we have done some punya in the last birth, some good activity, good energy we have accumulated, and now we are harnessing that, but we don't have the samskara. Imagine we done good job, some good job by fluke, good activity, which we got some punya. That punya brings us some money, but we don't have the samskara. Samskara means how to tell, the goodness, the good qualities that we possess, the goodness of the bearing, the whole like mind with good qualities, good merits. Okay, all that. So meritorious qualities like benevolence, generosity, understanding, wisdom, nice spokenness, good form, beauty, all that. Okay, everything put together is that. Okay, so imagine like you're looking at somebody who is enjoying lot of money, but he doesn't have a samskara, doesn't have that goodness. He opens his mouth and he speaks all bad words, and he does bad to other people. He is not generous, he is not understanding when it comes to emotions and all. He is not good with his family, he doesn't win any good name. Then what is the use of that money? We always think, so he has got lots of money, what is the use? Nobody likes him, nobody loves him. Okay, so he's bad by his personal. See, people cannot love anybody because they have got money. Even if they do, it won't go long. It's the experience of us all, that personality matters ultimately. So in the daivi sampat list, there is not money, there is not success, there is not power that he mentions. He only says the goodness, the goodwill, in spite if even if you are poor, even if you are very penniless, you don't have any like extra stuff to donate to others or to even manage your own life, don't worry. If you are good hearted, you are good in the eyes of Bhagavan. Somebody wants to be spiritual but they are poor, then it's not an obstacle in the spiritual path at all. Then one need not feel that, oh, the person who has a lot of money, the rich guy there out there is luckier than me, but he is only lucky in the physical world. Once the prana is gone away, once the life is lost, once the birth is complete, once the body goes away into the death, then everybody is the same, isn't it? So he is enjoying the fruit of his good karmas, that's all. I didn't do good karma in terms of earning money. That is the only conclusion that we have to make. And I don't have enough money. That does not mean that I am bad. That does not mean that I don't have daivi sampat. I have daivi sampat expressed in some other form. Okay, the asuri sampat means like being very angry, being very unstable, not true to his words, treacherous, like going beyond the rules, going against the people, and doing wrong things, thinking bad of somebody. All these things, I mean, okay, I'm not going by what Bhagavad Gita gives us particularly, but I'm just telling the gist. So this is how we have to think in terms of asuri and daivi sampat, and especially the question was about money. That's why I explained in around this topic. Hope it will help in understanding of your when you want to make some decision. Maybe this thought will help you in bringing out yourself and making yourself stand. Having money and being bad, you please remember Ravana. Having money and being okay type of okay, then we can neither the person is bad nor good, just living his life, enjoying his money, that's all. It will be completed. If he doesn't do any good in this birth, he's not going to have it in the next birth. That's the mediocres. Okay, third are they have money, they do good, they are going to be very highly progressive because they have got both good heart and they have got both money. They are doing with good with money, good with themselves, good with their lives. They'll all go in the very good path. But spirituality is totally away from all these things. Spirituality is what Bhagavan says as somebody who is mentally, morally strong, and somebody who is stable inside, somebody who is spiritually advanced means who is committed to God, who is devoted to God, and it does not have anything to do with money at all. Bhagavan will take care. That is bhakti. Okay, bhakti has nothing to do with any other material possessions, money, power, fame, and high offices. All these things, no, nothing at all. It doesn't have any effect on spirituality at all. Spirituality is like bhakti, having jnana. Jnana means knowledge, having knowledge of the self. All these things are very important in life, more important than money and all, obviously. Thank you so much. Hari Om Namaste.